Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to hello. My name is Carly if you're new here, and in this video I'm just going to be going over my checklist of what it looks like the week of getting my puppy. Now, some things I can't prepare for until later, and so I've made out a nice checklist for myself, making sure that everything is in order for the puppy to come this weekend. I'm so excited. Let's get started. So the first thing on my list is a thing that I just like to do in general when I'm organizing things, is I just want to get all of her things gathered. And so what I mean by this is everything that I am taking in the car with me to go get her. I have a 6-hour drive just one way, and so I'll be driving a total of 12 hours to get this puppy, and so I need to make sure all of my stuff is in order. So I have her bed, her crate, any food she might need, although they will give us a bag of the food that she has been on, her treats, and anything that I'll be using as a collar and leash. So all of those things that I showed in my last video, maybe 2 videos ago, I'll link it here if you want to watch it later. I have all of that stuff gathered in the corner of my house, ready to go in the car, but I can't pack the car yet. So this is just my list of things that I can do now in order to make my life easier on Friday or this weekend. The next thing is I thought ahead and worked it out with my work schedule where I am a little more available to take her out for her necessary potty breaks. This is something I wanted to make sure I did ahead of time so that everyone at my work knows, and then I'm able to accurately take care of her and work on her potty training. And so if you have a puppy and you work in the office, maybe you take some PTO, maybe you are able to work from home. I don't know what your capabilities are at your work, but if there's possibility for you to be a little more available for your puppy that first week instead of leaving them alone for the 8 hours that you're gone, that is super helpful for your puppy. Now, I've been trying to think of a potty training plan to implement before we get her, so that when we do get her, we have a schedule, we're ready to go. Our last puppy, Simon, here he comes. Oh, our last puppy, Simon, the red one right here, we got him in the summer, and so we were a little more available to be able to take him out, and we no longer live on the 3rd floor of an apartment, so that was a lot easier than with our other dog, Jojo. That's what our life was like with her, and it was interesting. It's definitely doable. You can get a puppy and potty train them properly in a 3rd-story apartment, but sometimes at 3 a.m. you don't want to walk all the way down those 3 flights of stairs, but you do it for your dog. So our potty training plan is going to be every 2 hours we're going to take her out, and if she ends up drinking water, we'll take her out right after that. Their bladders are so small and they just get excited a lot, and so I just want to make sure that she has every opportunity to go outside those first few days. Eventually we'll kick it back to every 4 hours so that she still has all the opportunities she needs, but right in the beginning we just don't want any accidents in the house that are our fault. And of course, accidents happen anyway because they're puppies and they screw up and they don't know and it's a new place, but we just don't want it to be our fault. We don't want it to be a situation where, oh, she peed on the floor because we should have taken her out like an hour ago. So we're trying to avoid that, and so thinking ahead, we want to slot about every 2 hours, making sure we are giving her an opportunity to go to the bathroom outside. Now, the next thing is where our puppy is going to sleep. We go back and forth sleeping with our big dogs and then not having them upstairs in our room. And so this puppy and the puppies that we've had, we crated them, like only, until they were much older and were very trustworthy. So this puppy is going to be sleeping on our main level, and she'll be crated. Levi has found a pretty good trick with our dogs for crate training, and that's simply the puppy goes into the crate, and if they start making a fuss or whatever, you open the door and close it. You don't let them out. You open it and close it. The puppy will eventually then not even try to come out. They'll usually just sit down. Eventually they'll get worn out and lay down and realize that, oh, this is where I'm spending my time until I'm able to come out. That has seemed to work pretty well for our Shiba Inus. They are stubborn by nature, and so if you are stubborn as well, it helps a little bit. Stubbornness can be confused with frustration. If you're frustrated with your puppy is also likely frustrated with you. And so I'm not a dog trainer. This has just worked for us in the past. And so if you want to try it, if your puppy is struggling with their crate, by all means give it a try. I'm not guaranteeing it will work for every dog, but it seemed to work for us. So her sleep spot is going to be on our main level in her crate, and we are going to stick to that. A lot of people I've seen on YouTube and stuff, I watch a lot of dog YouTube videos, will be a little bit wishy-washy with the rules on sleep. The puppy will be up with them, or then they'll try to crate it, and then it gets a little frustrated and it doesn't work out. Keep a regular schedule. If your puppy's crating, crate it. If your puppy's sleeping with you, that's your decision. Just do that. They get really confused if you try and go back and forth. So we'll be crating her. She'll be down here, and we're excited about that. She should have a really good night's sleep that way. We have now the Playpen Area. We have this pretty tall, it probably goes up to my hip, wire playpen that you can put in a circle or a square and close up. And so we will have that on our hard floor over there in the dining area for her if we are unable to watch her. So let's say I'm working from home and I'm home, but I can't necessarily pay attention to her. That is a good way to give her some space and freedom, not be in a crate all day. She has access to food and water, toys. That's a good idea to purchase or have when you are planning on not being an active supervisor for your puppy. We'll have that out so that at any time we can just plop her in there and she can have a place to sleep, have a place to eat, have a place to play, all in a very controlled area with nothing she can get into. It'd be very hard to get into trouble unless she barks or something like that. And so we want to set her up for success, and so that's our plan when we aren't actively supervising. Dog food. We have 2 adult dogs. However, Jojo, when she is nursing and pregnant, we end up feeding her puppy food, so we actually have a surplus of puppy food right now. Well, I wouldn't say a surplus, but we have some. And so you're going to want to make sure, and I'm making sure, that I have extra dog food, plenty for 3 dogs, because I'm not sure what it's like yet to feed 3 dogs. And so I'll be ordering some probably here soon, or I'll pick some up from the store that I get our food from, and make sure that I have enough puppy and enough adult dog. Now, some of you might be wondering, how is she going to meet my dogs? What is that going to look like? So the nature of where we're getting her from, we're getting her from my mother-in-law. She will already have been used to going out to play, going to the bathroom, all of these things with other Shiba Inus, other adult Shiba Inus. And so she has been already quite well socialized with other adult dogs, and so that when she comes to our house and we have adult dogs, it'll be pretty natural. We just had puppies at our house too, and so they are used to now having little puppies around, and so we're gonna monitor it. We're gonna make sure that everything is a safe situation and that all the dogs get along really well, but I'm not too concerned about it. If we end up having a problem, then I think I'll be able to fix it on the fly. I hope. but I really don't foresee a problem. When we brought Simon home to JoJo, she was thrilled, and she's of course used to being around puppies, and he was used to being around adult dogs as well. And so yeah, I think it'll be great. I think they'll get along awesome. I'll be supervising them, of course, anytime the puppy is out. And so I think they'll be really excited. They don't really know what's coming yet, so I've told them, but they don't quite understand. So I'm really excited to bring her home, have them be a little family, and yeah, I'll enjoy watching her grow up with them. I think it'll be super fun. Simon is he's hard to explain. He's always excited. He's always happy. He's ready to play at any moment, and so I think that'll be a super good companion to have for her as she navigates her way around our life and what it looks like to be one of our dogs. That's my checklist. Pretty soon here I'll be packing the car, doing all that fun stuff. I'll have 6 hours, and so if you know me, send me podcasts. Text me them. I don't know if anyone I know watches these, and that's okay, but I'm gonna have 6 hours one way, and then the next day 6 hours back. So please send podcasts, music, whatever. I might be pretty bored. Call me. Yeah, it'll be great, but I might be a little bit tired when I get back. So anyway, oh, the sun's coming up. Yay, I'm excited. So much to look forward to. I'll have tons of puppy content coming on my channel, so I hope you're excited about that if you like puppies, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like or comment or subscribe, whatever it is you do. Go ahead and do it down below. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.